Yes.
Standard stance.
Choose your character.
Well, I guess it's up to you.
Guys, introduce yourself.
Okay. Prepare yourself.
Come in. Have a seat. I guess your drink. Good. Good man. Treating.
Match point. Red team.
Nothing like a good fight to get the blood pumping.
Hidden Figures. الثلاثاء 9 KSE on MCQ. ضد مجهول يوميا 6 بتوقيت السعودية على MBC دراما. Your friends in the West will bring the war to you. This is the day when your world changes forever. قالت لي الحديث عن شاطر بس قياسي MCG.
The eyes of my peers, there is a clear Dgfs. Something tangible remains clear. Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of you, it's a bad moon, dreamers. Can you feel it? From my perch at night rave, I listen at the windows of the wealthy and well-to-do. Ever heard of Saturn 6? News to me, too. Turns out the Grenier had a max pin floating some 6 leagues deep in the gas. No one knew about it, 'cause no one ever busted out. Until now, right? Some Grenier meathead they started calling the Wolf, on account of him taking up howling at night. Dgfs say he was a model prisoner doing the time, fathom bombs with the rest of his con brothers, apple of the warden's eye. But something cracked, and now he's out there on the loose, the so-called Wolf of Saturn 6. It's late. You still with me, dreamers? Soon we'll see the sun curve over the Venusian sky, a hot blue taste. What's keeping you up? For me, it's the gap waves, all abuzz with the doings of a certain big, bad wolf. Why didn't he run? Why didn't he hit that solar rail as far as it would take him? Instead, he's stalking those soul-bare money huggers round Jupiter. My birds are saying the corpus net got flipped. A system-wide message from the wolf. Deliver God. Where'd a meathead learn a trick like that? And who's God? Baby, you can guess. He's the warden of Saturn 6. A big man, too well dressed for his station, too well fed for his rank. And he's in the solar wind too. Think he knows how the wolf came to howling? An ice night in Neptune, dreamers. Hold yours close and true. And hey, if you're between stops, Nora knows that you. But our wolf, he's not alone tonight. Add this with me. The howler breaks out of Saturn 6. But get this, the howling doesn't stop. Someone else takes to singing that cruel song. The wolf knows why, and it called him back to the scene of the crime. Warden Gaughan's little side business. Selling Grenier lemons for a corpus squeeze. So freedom's got no hold on the wolf, does it? No. It's the sisters and brothers from the joint that matter to him. The pack. We both know what happens next. When a wolf finds its pack, they hunt it. The message read, God is yours. An anonymous gift. I know what this looks like. But the wolf's too cold for revenge. The Grenier appoint wardens for life. The wolf had no choice but to shorten the time, not payback. Just never again. But it was too easy. Days like these, an easy meal you're taking someone's bait. Alec V's, the devil in a corpus cloak, got the wolf in an all-new prison, baby. Only this one's not made of bars. It's made of chemicals. Hmm. Guess we all know someone like that. The whole lot has been transformed into these amalgam dogs. His word. Hybridized. Juiced on some sentient strain. No nice way to put it. I think the pack is coming after you, Dream. Passing by that Mercury Junction, shimmering hot tonight. Word on the grid is the devil's got his due. Should have known. We saw the signs, didn't we? It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
His arms been setting up himself. You just take yours first when you feel you drive. And you give it drive and turn you.
Hello again.
Horses are stupid.
Neja, the mercurial firemonger, the clarion of hope. However foul the decadent excesses of the Orican Empire, the aftermath of its collapse was arguably worse. But the darkest times often give rise to the brightest legends. We've seen that happen often, haven't we? Tales of a being called Neja predate the Orican fall. They speak of a swift warrior who leaves trails of fire, summoning barbed spears from the very earth. But it is during a time of surpassed brutality, at a moment of wanton slaughter, that this most blazingly improbable of warframes first proved to be more than a myth.
I do not share my mother's affection. I'll have you know. It was that thing. Did you catch the fly?
This blade, a tongue of exquisite flame in cold metal, it was unearthed by a poor farmer of Reshantur as he followed his hulking plough beasts across fields he would never own. Another might have bravely kept the dagger, but records suggest he handed it into his overseer on the spot. A half cup of rice, his princely reward. With no dax to keep the peace, and no parvus granum to hold the corpus board together, bloody land grabs were routine. The fertile fields of Reshantur changed hands many times. With each hostile takeover, slain workers became fertilizer for the next yield of crops, tended by the survivors. And so it went. This created what you might call a staffing problem. If all the surviving adults are working the fields, then who is left to defend them?
الناس ديال الصوم التلفاز الصغير غيأتاكيو غير شي نهار غيرب. شكرا الشينوا على هاد الوقت جد.
This blade, a tongue of exquisite flame in cold metal, it was unearthed by a poor farmer of Reshantur as he followed his hulking plough beasts across fields he would never own. Another might have bravely kept the dagger, but records suggest he handed it into his overseer on the spot. A half cup of rice, his princely reward. With no dax to keep the peace, and no parvus granum to hold the corpus board together, bloody land grabs were routine. The fertile fields of Reshantur changed hands many times. With each hostile takeover, slain workers became fertilizer for the next yield of crops, tended by the survivors. And so it went. This created what you might call a staffing problem. If all the surviving adults are working the fields, then who is left to do them? Children, that's who. This dismal little relic was once part of a Sayandana, shall we say, though not of Orican make, clearly. No, its young owner wove this from a fertilizer sack. Children, that's who. This dismal little relic. Children, that's who. Children, that's who. This dismal little relic was once part of a Sayandana, shall we say, though not of Orican make, clearly. No, its young owner wove this from a fertilizer sack. There were many such cakes found at the site, enough for an army. Mowers were expensive, you see. Children, they were cheap and plentiful. It made good business sense to arm them. Not the very youngest, of course, just the near adults. the still unbroken, those who understood the stakes. The young defenders of Reshantur took their duty seriously. They formed into a little clan, trained every day in the ruins of an old temple, and even made themselves a uniform of sorts, part of which you see before you now. But this humble cape was modelled on something even older, the Scion Banner of Nejar himself, displayed here before you. This chakra was found in the ruins of the Reshantur temple, along with fragments of stories scrawled on slates in an immature hand, and odes of dedication to a figure of legend. It seems the child soldiers of Reshantur took courage from the tales of Nejar, adopting him as patron and protector. Their scratchings evince a firm belief that Nejar would bless them with victory should they fight without fear, and abandon them should they ever fear. So they swore they would defend the fields to the last drop of their blood. Clever manipulation. I wonder who put that idea into their heads. At any rate, they accepted it on faith, at least until the massacre of Reshantur. This spear, modelled on Nejar's own, was found buried in scorched soil. Note the size. Records of the attack are nigh impossible to find. Not surprising. The massacre was almost certainly covered up to protect what the corpus regarded as sensitive business practices. Imagine the children, Tenno, wearing their pathetic cyandanas, bearing flimsy weapons, but with heads high, as warriors. Think of them rushing at their far superior foes without fear, and imagine what those foes did. To this day, the fields of Reshantur cannot be ploughed. The blades of ploughs are dented and destroyed by an earth that, still, remains thickly seeded with shot and shells and the cold brass teeth of war. But that is not why the event is called the Massacre of Reshantur. The children charged, the corpus took easy aim, not one child's heart fluttered, and then flame. The corpus surveyor, Yena Zasperin, says she found a solitary child wearing this helmet in the midst of a charnel field of remains. But they were the remains of corpus troops, some dismembered, some impaled, all burned. Nejar did it, the boy said calmly. He flew down from the sky and tore the enemy asunder with wheels of flame. When a child fell, he would raise them up again. Nejar moved quick as a scimitar, and the earth burned where his feet touched. Now the others had gone with Nejar, part of his celestial army. The boy had stayed behind to tell the story. To Zasperin, the boy was merely traumatized. The massacre, probably a mutiny within the corpus ranks. But Reshantur has been excavated, and every single one of the thousands of blackened bones that were gene tagged had belonged to an adult.
Is everything not done? I feel it. The credited today. And I feel that it's time for
And at last we meet Nejar face to face in all his unquestionable reality. Did this warframe model itself on the myths to take on the mantle of a mythic hero, or were the myths left in the warframe's wake, a blazing trail to light the way?
so grateful.
History will always be some manner of educated guesswork, and occasionally one of faith. Perhaps in some deeper stratum, we will find the lost children of Reshantur, sad little clusters of bones, not saved at all. But I have faith we will not. I leave you with this. Why do you suppose it was the child soldiers that Nejar chose to protect? Any war has its innocent casualties, but these seem to have called to him. What could a warframe, a lethal specialist warrior, possibly have in common with a child? That riddle, I fear, must remain a riddle. And at last we meet Nejar face to face in all his unquestionable reality. Any friend of history is a friend of the Laverian.
Advancement imminent. Requiring more data. Advancement imminent. Requiring more data.
As met on your toes, so do we reap. We protect our battle. We safeguard against the road. Obedience is efficient. Efficiency brings profit. An obedient child profits all.
This would be something dangerous. Very exciting. Let's do this. American Animals. Written at Dgfs on NBC2. I now present you Jeff. Jeffrey. For this, I'm Jeffrey. Okay. It's been difficult with your mother, so I moved into a motel. Take a deep breath. What about what's on the patient's mind?
Till then,
Just like
We have located the enemy's planetary communication towers. Capture the towers and remain in control long enough to decode incoming messages. Tower online. You have captured a radio tower. The enemy have captured a tower. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. This tower is ours now. Tower lost. You have captured a radio tower. We have lost control of a tower. The enemy have captured a tower. This tower is ours now. Tower online. Tower lost. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. We have lost control of a tower. The enemy is dominating. You must capture a tower, and quickly. The enemy have captured the message. We have failed today.
What's going on? Hands at me, taking as the hit from snake shot. Cross.
Hey, I don't need your help. I'm doing this on my own. Okay?
You don't want my help.
Hey, what did I just say?
Can't tell me what's going on with you, the pump. Three days. Several of you will be traveling with me to Pensacola to participate in Olympic trials. When you leave hallowed grounds of this training facility, you'll be in competition. You'll be representing Foxcatcher. You'll be representing the United States. As a coach, I want you to be champions in sport and winners in life. And also to be good citizens for America. Couple basics. This is one that generally works for me quite well. Arm drag. Right to left, left to right. Rip it across. And as I do that, you see this portion. And I can move right in. Again. Right to left to right. Rip it across. And then in. Got it? Yeah. Do we have that? All right, your turn. Thanks for that. You do it. Okay, do it on me. So get underneath my room. Basic physics. To keep yourself wide at the bottom. And you put his knee under my hip, and you see an opening here. So you shoot. Let's pair up. Basics. All right, let's pair up and work on arm drags. Arm drags and gut wrenches. 3 days, 3 days.
ليست كل معاجين الأسنان متشابهة. كولغيت توتال 3 مرات أكثر فعالية في مكافحة أحد الأسباب الرئيسية لمشاكل الأسنان. 100% من الأشخاص تمتعوا بصحة فم أفضل. كولغيت توتال تجنب مشاكل الأسنان قبل أن تبدأ.
There's no point screaming.
Why are you doing this?
I think you already know. Are you ready to tell me your name? What's your name? 10 by 3. And الحديث عشر فومبس في كل سنة. NC2. Miss Sloan, could you please describe the nature of your work?
Robbing has been foresight, but anticipating your opponent's moves.
How the hell did she manage that?
The winner plots one step ahead of the opposition. I was hired to win, and I have a responsibility to use whatever resource I have.
Out of control.
We're not gonna lose. Don't make him choose surprise them,
I want my career.
and make them surprise you.
There's nothing real slow. Welcome to the party. Get ready to go survive. Let's slow. الثلاثاء حسب فومبس في كل سنة. NC2.
What's that guy? He's yours.
Guy kid. You want to provide for that kid? You got to do that using your skill set. Your skill set?
Just took off. Never called me.
If you ride like lightning, you're going to crash like lightning. You have no knowledge to this money. It's not here. The place beyond the pines. الاثنين التاسعة KSA on NC2.
My mind is human. I've always manufactured.
I'm not sure